Do you need to do the full screen? Okay, as per the assessment brief of our system analysis and design assessment number 3, we have designed one CRM system, and we are presenting our CRM system through our video colleague. And the first page of our CRM system will be the home page, the landing page, where the user can easily interact by simply signing up or signing in. There is also a contact now button where if user doesn't want to sign up or sign in, they can directly contact to the reception. There is simple about us button also. This is the sign up button. As usual with other social media and other interface, user have to enter email, passwords, and they can even sign up with the Facebook and Google account, which will be more easier. After the sign up, the credential will be used to log in. They can enter their email and password to log in, and they can also use Facebook and Google to log in also. After the successful login, they will navigate to the next page, which is the profile information page, where client or customer will enter their name, gender, address, contact, and age, and they can save their information, or even they can edit if they want. And after the entering the profile information, they will proceed to booking for or the appointment, where they can enter illness. They can choose their preferred doctor, and if they are new entry, they can choose the new entry radio button, or whether they are coming for the follow-up, they can choose the follow-up button. They can write their symptoms, and based on the information provided by the customer, the available or unavailable scenario or status will be shown in the green or red button. They can book the appointment based on the date available in the right hand side. And after the successful booking, they will proceed to the payment system. This payment system is interlinked with other system also. After the patient visited to the doctor, they have to pay the amount, so they will refer this page as the payment gateway. So they can enter their payment card number, expiry date, CVC, payment purpose, and after all the activities they have done, they can pay through that portal. And they can also edit through the payment information also. And after the payment, the customer can see their medical reports. This page is only visible after the client or customer patient visited the doctor, and doctor generated the report. The report generated by the doctor will be seen here in the list. You can see there are several lists, and the doctor's name, the cost, and the status, whether they have paid the bill for the particular visit of the doctor or not. Red will show that their payment is pending. Green shows that the payment is successful. And they can even download the report. There is one download button. They can filter their reports based on their requirements. This basically will integrate all the reports of the patient once they visited the doctor. And last page from my side is the setting section, where the user can set their password, change their passwords, and they can change their general preferences like the personal detail, card information, and they can even change their booking appointments from this page. Yes, this all from my side, and the next side will be presented by my dear friend Gan. So I would like to hand over the slides to Gan.
Thank you, Krishna. So okay, so now going with this with our CRM system, now we are in the dashboard of the doctor page. So when the doctor log in with his credential, he will come up with in this page. In this page, he can see all the reports of all the hospitals in terms of what are the patients, like how many new patients been added, how many patients per month has been done, and how many satisfied patients are there. He can see who are the current patients in terms of where are they and who are they, and also their branches and the disease and everything. And there we have an options of making a face-to-face consultation, and we will have a video call consultation as well, and we can do a chat from with the patient as well in terms of knowing their sort of disease and everything. And on the other side, we have a calendar to view on which day how many patients we have to cater and everything. Now when he log in with this page, he will come up in his own doctor's profile where he can see his particular data in terms of how many patients he has attended, how many today's appointment he has, how many total patients he has done in a month. And with that account, he can have his name, he can edit his profile, and he can also view a report of his own, how many patients he's been handling overall in a monthly in the last month. And also on the other side, he can see all his appointments and the ongoing, completed and pending patients he has to do it. On the other side, we have the patient's dashboard where when the doctors come in and when the patients come in, now the doctor will open this page and start, recording all the details of the patients. Now, what happened is before the doctors handle the patients, the nurse already, been gone through some of the things, like we're taking the vitals of the blood pressures, pulse, and everything has been taken by the nurse, and the inputs is already shown in the system that everything has been done. And also with that details, the doctor can view his current medications, his past medications, his also lab reports that he has done in the past or in the future. And he can also put the notes of every consultation the doctors do with the patients. In that terms, the the patient's profile will also show his every details like email, phone number, home address, his date of birth, age, weight, height. And on the other side, he can view his history, medications, allergy, and also see the results like that came by the lab results, the vaccine he has taken, the messages he has sent to the doctors or the hospital, and the files been uploaded in his particular profile, and also the billings details, which is already been shown by Krishna. Now, I would like to hand it over to Harley to present on the other slides. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Thị Thu Hà Lê, and now I'm going to present one of the tasks of an administrator, which is running the payroll. As you can see on the top left, there's the name of the employee, and there are 6 features of this payroll, including run payroll, employee timesheet, leave report, and setting. On the right hand side is the latest payroll records. In the run payroll, you can see the employee variable input and pay slip. In employee, they are from day to day and payment day. From day to day represent the period of time that we're gonna pay for the employee. So you should enter those dates, and the payment date can decide which day the pay slip will be delivered to the employee. On the variable input, there's a drop-down menu, and you can choose the employee and all the components that contribute to the total amount of money that the employee will receive. And those values like salary, benefit, and deduction can be changed depending on the employee's performance. And next is the pay slip. When you choose the employee, it will show all the information relevant to the employee, and the pay slip, including the net and the gross pay, will be sent to him or her. And you can also print the pay slip using the print button here. And the next one is the employee. There's a search bar here, and you can search by the name or the department to know how many employees or who are working for that department. And you can also add the new employee here on the top right to add the new employee to the company. And about the timesheet, you can choose the name of the employee, and you can select the start time or finish time for that employee, and choose the days of the week that the employee can work, and also add the new sheet for that employee also. In terms of leave, there are several types of leave, and including annual leave, sick leave, or unpaid leave. If it's unpaid leave, then you can enter the amount of money that you will deduct from the employee. And about the report, there are 3 buttons. At the top right, new report, print, and export. The new report, you can report the new one, including the employee detail, employee summary, expense summary, and also expense summary for the inventory. And those reports, of course, you can print it or export it to the senior manager. And the last one of this payroll is the setting. every employee will be given a specific ID, and that ID will follow a particular format, and the prefix of each ID will follow by the PR and the 5 numbers after that. Other 2 features are accounts and payment method. The account will be the banking or cash, and payment method, of course, will be followed by online payment or offline payment. After finishing those steps, you can save your changes or cancel it. And that's all for the payroll system. Now, Tachina will continue.
Hi, my name is Sanchila Vora. I am going to talk about HR department. So this is the staff list page in which all the list of all members are present. In the list, their IDs are mentioned with their post, department, name and the salary they have. Also, the person who joined on which day is provided to have a brief summary about the staff. Also, there is an option to add other staff details. So the staff profile, this is the staff list page in which all the list of staff members are present. Their ID is present in their post, department name and the salary they have. Also, person who joined on which day is provided to have brief summary about the staff list. In adding to the staff, this is the page where you can add the details of the staff members and the list of the staff members. Some details are required to be filled for adding the staff members' name to the list, such as the staff name, date of birth, gender, address, contact, email, photo, designation, type of employment, salary, department, and the date they joined. And in the last, after filling in all the details, the next step is to save all information. In this page, where the list of all the inventory can be checked easily, the inventory is recorded at the item code, name of the item, cost per unit, stock list and indicators, high or low. If any of inventory is low, then the page will give intimation to order that inventory as it low. Also, there is an option to add inventory invitations. This page is add to inventory to the inventory stock list. For adding the inventory, there are some basic details that must be filled, such as item code, item name, price or unit, add a number, vendor name, manufacturing date and expiry date. The page is user friendly. So after filling all the details, the next is to save the information and details of if anything is filled wrong. Then we have the option to edit it. Thank you so much. I am ending
Thank
this
you.
presentation.
Thank you, everyone.